Welcome back to the Piney Woods Homestead, y'all. Took us about 2 hours from start to finish to get our golden friars processed this morning. Started about 6:45, getting everything set up. And the processing took about an hour. And then the cleaning up. So it took about 2 hours start to finish. Eventually we'll have us a nice processing shed. We can just leave our equipment set up all the time. But guys, we appreciate you hanging out with us this morning. We're going to take you around, feed the pigs real quick, and then show you a few things we do to get ready for turning over flocks. And we're going to get our last flock of the season of the Freedom Rangers out to grow. And we're going to show you how we're going to do that here late summer, early fall. Guys, thanks for stopping in. Hit the old like for us and subscribe if you hadn't, and if you have, as always,
we appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Yeah, they're still sleeping out there. Oh, Piggy hit the fence. They hadn't even heard you.
No.
Oh, they're coming. Here comes Dixie. Better get the feed in the pan.
Oh, I need Rosie.
She's down here somewhere.
Oh, I see Rosie back there.
They're both coming now. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on. They're both coming. Look at that girl galloping. Come on, girl. Come on, Dixie.
Come on, girl.
That is one beautiful gilt right there.
Go get Rosie.
Oh, she's coming. She's just coming slow. She hung up.
Rosie, come on.
Come on, Rosie. Come on, girl.
Come on, Rosie.
Come on. Come on, girl.
Are you gonna let her have your pan?
Y'all, Rosie, she's gonna get processed probably about December or January. Trying to lean her up just a little bit first. She'll be mostly sausage and bacon. And not sure. She's a little bit older, so an older sow, well, she's 3 years old. So generally they're not quite as good as a young gilt or a young barrow. So mostly sausage is what she's going to end up being. But y'all, she's been a great pig, but she has served her purpose, and you have to turn them over, y'all. That's all about managing your livestock. Oh, bees, hornets. Oh, goodness. Well, that was fun. I just got chased about 30 yards by a hornet. Kept wanting to light on my hat, and y'all, that's about all the running I got in me anymore. I can't run far. Get back over here to Lisa and have a look at these baby pigs. Won't be long before we start putting a couple of them in the freezer. Hey, piggies.
Ready?
You're ready to eat.
Okay. Guys. Good morning. Hey, Buttercup. Three pans.
Y'all, these pigs, we will actually start processing a few of them here in probably another week or two. I don't want them so big that I can't fit them down into the same scalding pot that we use for the chickens. It's a nice big trash can is all it is, metal trash can. Because I want to go ahead and scald these, scrape the hair off, and do whole pigs. And the reason for that is, y'all, that's a great size barbecue pig for just a few people. And you can put up the pork barbecue that you don't eat. You can freeze it and it's good later on. And then we'll grow out, let's see. We're keeping Buttercup for gilt because she's the best looking gilt in there. And we are, because we're, you know, Rosie's retiring, so we like to have one in the waiting, in the batter's box, so to speak. So we'll keep her. The one with the hernia, he's going to be a barbecue pig. When he hits about 85, 90 pounds, we'll go ahead and scald him in the big scalder that we've got to put together. Put him on a pit. And we might just have a little community barbecue and give all the neighbors around some barbecue as a thank you for being good neighbors. And then we'll top the one out that we're going to process probably December, January, around the same time as Rosie. And that'll be for all of our cuts going into the freezer.
You hungry? Let's leave it.
We got a big old horse fly on his back this morning.
Yep. His leg. That'll be the same one that was on you.
Look how wide his shoulders are getting.
I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. Aren't you? Now that we've got the fryers out, anytime we are either ending the season with chickens or rotating out flocks, I go through and just really sanitize the waters and the feeders so that they're clean for the next ones. We keep them clean when they're in there, but you want to clean behind flocks that have not been together. And now I'm just going to go through and rake up all of the bedding that was in here, get it all out, and put in all new for the birds. And what we pull up out of here will go straight to the compost, add to our pile to break down for good dirt in the spring. And y'all, we're going to put our Freedom Rangers in here for a couple of different reasons. This is actually a little later than when we would normally grow them, so the nights are getting cooler, and trying to move them on grass with usually this time of year we start getting heavy rains. They're actually calling for heavy rains this afternoon late. So if you've got wet grass, you don't want to move your birds on wet grass. So we are going to see how they do in here. Obviously we have, thanks to the snake, less than what we normally raise, so there's plenty of room for what we have. And this will also help any of you that are interested in growing your own meat birds that maybe don't have the grass space to move them around on grass to grow them. So we'll see how they do. We know we've raised them for years now. We know how they do on grass. So we'll see how they do in here.
Y'all, we fully anticipate having to clean this coop out periodically over the entire 5 weeks that these Rangers are going to be in this coop. With the Golden Friars, they don't make a huge mess. And so we only have to clean it or add additional bedding once or twice during their 12-week grow out. And y'all, the average weight on those golden friars is around 2 pounds or just a little bit over from processing this morning. But anyways, this is going to work out just fine, y'all. We know from experience that pulling around these Rangers on cold, wet grass isn't good. It can cause them to die or just not put any weight gain on. So we're going to mitigate those factors and put them inside of this hoop coop that we built for the golden friars. The golden friars are actually going to go out into the other coop, and we're just going to keep bedding in it. We've got it in a place not to be drug around grass that's on high and dry ground, and we'll keep it clean and grow those in that coop this time. Guys, raising these meat birds in a standalone coop like this, the only difference is they're not going to be getting grass. They're not going to be getting as many bugs. They'll still get some bugs because the bugs are naturally in the ground and they'll scratch around and find them. But they're not going to get that basically 10% of grass that they would normally eat. Not a big deal because they're still eating this high protein Nutrena meat bird feed. While they're out there being drug around on grass, they're just going to eat probably a little bit more inside of here. Get mad with it.
Normally they'll tear when you pick them up, when you don't want them to.
Yeah. Y'all, we'll probably go through at least 3 bales of this stuff during the grow out for the next 5 weeks. Maybe not that many, maybe just 2, but we'll see what the manure load's looking like. Y'all, basically what you're looking at right here is a 1/64 scale of a 1970s chicken house. Is that about right?
1/64?
Yeah.
And these guys are, see, they were 3 weeks old a couple days ago. And we normally go 8 weeks, 9 max. And you can see they're already chunky. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for us today at the Piney Woods Homestead. We got our golden friars processed early this morning. Fed up the pigs. Got the standalone coop cleaned out. New bedding down. And the Freedom Rangers inside of it. And I didn't count them. There's 15 left.
Alright, 15 of them. And y'all, 15, that's a good number. When you're cleaning chickens, a lot of times we do 30 plus at the time, and 15, you can knock that out in an hour, y'all. I mean, you still got setup and cleanup time, but It's not bad. And so we're glad we're raising out another flock of golden friars since we lost so many of our rangers, half of them,
Yeah. Well,
to that chicken snake.
yeah. 10 of them?
10 or 11, I
Yeah.
can't remember now. I have to go back and watch the video.
20, 11, because we had 26.
All right, so we lost 11. Anyways, we appreciate y'all. Hit the old like for us. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't. And if you have, y'all, we appreciate it. It's not easy living this way, but we enjoy it. We like knowing where our food comes from. We like getting out here and working and getting dirty, y'all. It's satisfying. It's gratifying.
Gratifying.
Gratifying. That's a new word for y'all this morning. Guys, we'll see you on the next video. Have a good day and a great week.